Hey guys, welcome back. So last time what we did is just make it so that we can enter some value in here and it will be output on the next page. So we sent data using a form from one page to another. What we're going to do is go back to our index.php page now and we're going to style this. So we're going to use our cascading style sheet, which is just where we're going to write the code to make this page look nice. So create a new file by going to File, New File, or pressing the shortcut, which for me is Command N because I'm on a Mac. But if you're on a Windows machine, it's probably Control N, and then just save this. So we're going to save this file, and instead of saving it in here like we did with the index.php and the search.php, we're going to create a new folder. I'm going to call this assets, like that. And then inside the assets folder, we're going to create one more new folder, and this is just going to be CSS. And what the assets folder is where we're going to keep things like our JavaScript, our CSS, our images. So inside this CSS folder, we're going to call this file style.css. So hit save, and now this is our style sheet. And just to show you how this works, on the index.php page, if I just put some text in here, you don't really need to copy this out, but if you want to, you can. At the top, underneath the body tag, I'm just going to write some text, and then refresh the page, and you'll see it here. And just so you can see that it works, if we say asterisk, so a little star sign, and then put your curly brackets in, and if I say color red like this, it should make this text red. But before we see the result, we need to actually link this style sheet to our index page. So that's real simple. Go back to index.php, and inside this head tag, remember that I said this is where you can link your CSS. So inside the head tag, we're just going to say link like this. And if I press tab, you'll see it fills out all of this for me. But if it doesn't do that, of course, just write this out. So we're saying it's a style sheet, and we're saying the type is going to be text/CSS, and then inside the href, all this is going to be is the path to this file. So you can see in here in the side right now, you can see that we have assets, CSS, and then our style.css. So the way we get to this file from the index page is to go into the assets folder, and then the CSS, and then the style.css. So we can say assets/css/style.css. CSS. Save that, and then because I have star, this means apply this style inside here to every single item on the web page. If I refresh the page now, we should see it turn red, which we don't. Let me just check I spelt it right. Assets, CSS, style. And you can see that I spelled style wrong, so make sure you do spell it right. Save that, and if I refresh the page now, you should see everything turn red, or everything that has a text value, that is, because color means the font color, okay? So now we know it works, great, we don't actually want to keep it red, so get rid of that. But what we are going to do is change the font. So the first thing we're going to say is font family, like this, and then I'm copying the font that Google uses. We can say Arial, like that, and then sans serif. Okay, and if I refresh the page now, you should see the font style of this text change. You see it does. It looks a bit nicer. This is a more modern font. This is actually the one that Google uses. So what font family is saying, use these fonts. It's saying try Arial first. If that doesn't work, use this font. And you can specify more if you want to, but these are pretty common fonts, so these should work. So we'll try Arial first. If it can't find Arial for some reason, it's going to use sans serif, okay? And then the very last thing, we're going to change the color, and the color is going to be 545454, and I have this value written down. I know this is the hex code of the color that Google uses for their fonts. So you'll see it doesn't really change much, but you can maybe spot that it's a kind of lighter black. It's almost like a gray sort of color. So it's not quite black. So that's what we've just done. All right. So that's it. We've created our CSS file. We've linked it to the index.php page. Now we're ready to actually start styling this for real to make it look a bit like, the Google homepage. Okay.